turn this around.
I actually thought you were real.
You was literally saying to me that you feel like you have a connection with me, so don't actually piss me off.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
I think you're overreacting a little bit.
This is what we needed.
Yeah.
This is what we needed. All will be revealed.
Oh shit, people are fucked. Okay, get to it out.
I want this to play at my funeral. Lower me in the casket. And the song.
That's a good one.
Do you know what I mean?
Mine, that whole mind of your hand.
That was nothing, man.
Yeah. Anyway, kiss, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That one out, huh?
Oh, come on.
Let's not start. Yeah. Because we'll get into you, alright?
Yeah, you will.
Mad.
That's not crime, man.
Ooh.
I suggested it. I wasn't dying for it.
Yeah, don't worry, because I'll deal with you later, it's fine. It's
Ha!
absolutely fine.
She's an angel.
Wild.
That was a good 15 minutes. I cannot lie to you.
Wild.
See you on the floor. No, you on the floor.
The chair was not big enough for what I needed. I needed.
He's literally acting really on so that he can come out squeaky clean. Yeah. Yes.
Anything I said there, I don't take back.
Wow.
Mate, what were you on about Tasha? What, I wasn't going to make him on? Fucking behave.
Wow.
This movie night is actually quite mad.
Ability. I know I can get her like this.
Oh, this show!
Oh, Molly, is that Molly? Yeah, that's Molly. That's
I
Molly.
need to get rid of this heavyweight.
That last line was bad.
Oh no!
That last line was bad.
Oh no!
What the heavyweight mean? It's not
It doesn't matter, I can get you like this.
Oh,
Luca.
What did you say?
He said it doesn't matter, he can get you like this. I can't with this TV show.
Oh.
Give me some slight hope.
Obviously, I know, yeah, being friendly, whatever.
You're literally taking it all back, like the
No,
way.
I'm not.
If I was with Indiyah, Dami, then you should not behave with me how you did at Casa.
Okay.
Boom.
I actually thought you were real, you know. But you're actually fake.
I can't lie, that's very
No,
fucking shady.
I actually thought
That's
you were
very
real.
fucking
But you're
shady.
fake. No,
That's
it's
very
actually,
fucking shady because you were
it's actually
literally saying to me
genuine.
that you feel like you have a connection with me, so don't actually piss me the fuck off.
Man.
Drag him.
Bullshit, bro. You're not gonna fucking take the piss out of me. Run that shit back fully on the screen and then see if Indiyah still wants to chat
Oh,
to
these
you.
boys are rude.
Run it all the way back.
Sorry, I know you don't want to touch me.
Oh, come on, don't give him. Oh, back.
Ah.
What is this shizazza?
Entertaining it by what? Saying that you were just friends, so I'm not even gonna hug you just because we're friends.
But it wasn't just that one beanbag incident.
Get over yourself.
Oh.
It was...
Love Island review, daily and consistent, guys. Let's get straight into this video because we do have a lot to talk about. It's an absolutely mess of an episode. Hey guys, it's Morali. Hope you guys are all doing well today. Back at it again with another video. If you have not subscribed, guys, click that button. It is daily and consistent content, consistent and persistent, baby, injected. And let's get straight into this video, guys. Click that button. This video, guys, is sponsored by Frontline Therapists. They are there to provide affordable and accessible, therapy, mental health care sessions for everybody, but especially Black and brown individuals, which is very rare to see. So companies like this need to be boosted. Use my discount code below. The website is also below. Go and check them out, guys, especially as a rare service for diverse people. I feel like we don't have many of them in London at all, to be honest with you. At all. And brown and Black people, whether it be on reality TV or not on reality TV, their healths are always disregarded. No one ever concentrates on them at all, and I find it to be very unfair. So do go check them out, guys. Frontline Therapist. Thank you. So we have a mess of a situation when it comes to this episode. I don't even know where to begin. I honestly don't even know where to begin, guys. I do think there's a lot of misogyny in this villa, and I feel like, they have this energy for the women, but they don't have the same energy for the rest of their men. The lack of self-accountability, I think, is ridiculous and just a madness. Movie night came, and movie night delivered. And I feel like, they cut it off halfway, and now we know why, because it took up so much of the season, took up so much of the episode, sorry. And I do think that, Luca likes to insert himself in so many conversations that don't involve him, and I think that is very unnecessary. You don't need to be doing up ad-libs, continuously screaming, Tasha who? Tasha who, you don't need to say this. It's not your situation, and it's always the wrong place at the wrong time. Sometimes wrong place, right time, but I do think it's unnecessary for him to be adding his ad-libs in this whole conversation. One thing about Tasha, she has composure, and I've seen this continuously from how Andrew ripped her apart at Casa Amor, Luca continuously talking about her, mentioning her. It's just not necessary. The composure she has never, reflected back or responded back with any aggression or shouting or screaming continuously. She's never done that. And I think that, that it's becoming a gang up when you have more than 1 or 2 people who are on you for no reason and they don't need to add their ad-libs. Like, why are you doing so? Luca is definitely exaggerating this entire situation because Gemma was not doing the most like that, and small things like this that he continuously picks up on is irritating her, and I feel like this is going to happen on a large scale outside of the villa, and I don't think that these two are compatible from what we are seeing. I genuinely believe this is one of the most loveless seasons of Love Island. I don't see a straight winner for me, and at this point all these couples are an absolute mess, and I don't want to see Paige and Adam do a sneak win, but I feel like that could potentially happen. But last thing I want to see is Adam Collard winning the season. I just don't think, as a bombshell from a previous season returning to win the show, is something that I personally want to see. I just don't really get that. But these two are really on, they're not really involved when it comes to all of this mess. So, that potentially could happen if we see their relationship continue to grow. And we saw at the end that, Paige was stroking his leg. Paige calling Luca the B word was absolutely killing me because, that's basically what it is at this point, and she's irritated by it. And I do think that if we dive deep into David and Ekansu has said that nothing has happened. It was just a hug, girl spooning, and then she got up and walked away and said they were friends, and said that George should not tell anybody because he's going to exacerbate the situation. And that's exactly what this man is doing. Going to papers, flipping his stories, allegedly starting a podcast. It's very unnecessary behavior, and I don't think that he needs to do that at all. And I feel like it's very wayward, and Luca even saying Tasha who, it's very moist behavior. The way he's calling out these women, I feel like it's unnecessary. You're not involved in their business. Why do you keep doing it? I just don't understand. You don't do that to the other guys, but you do it to the girls. Doesn't make any sense to me, to be honest with you. Movie night is, I feel like this movie night was arguably worse than last year's because it is showing a lot of friction and awkward tension that is bubbling under, and it's definitely all coming out now. And I think that, I'm glad that Indiyah called out Dami for the fact that she saw that kiss in 4K, and the fact that, she wasn't told about it. And the way Dami responds and speaks to women, especially Summer, I think is awful, saying that she's fake. How is Summer fake, please? How is Summer the fake one when you were doing all that with her on the terrace, the handshakes and everything else? How is she the fake one? I'm glad that Summer let it rip to him and said, play those tapes back, don't piss me the F off. She gave it to him, and I'm glad that she did. She was not having any of Dami's tongue. She didn't walk away. She wasn't crying. Dami tried to bring her over to do, tag teams. Dami tried to bring her over to speak to them both, but both of them tag teamed against Dami. Dami, you're not your One Day. Your One Day was the only one who could bring Danny and Arabella together and really do tag and really, settle them both. I don't think that, Dami did that. His plan failed. But Indiyah coddling him afterwards, I wasn't here for that. I don't think that Dami is the man for Indiyah at all. The way he speaks to women continuously, all of this is just signs of what could happen potentially on the outside of the villa. However, Indiyah's chance of elongating her process in this is with Dami, not with Deji, because we barely even see Deji. What the hell was Billy wearing? Somebody's curtains, somebody's china set, I don't know, but one day we will find out. Don't know what that suit was about or who told him to wear it, but I just wasn't here for it. And, Billy is in the mix here, and of course Billy is somebody who doesn't respond back clearly because Jack told him to F off. Luca's obviously bad-mouthing him, but he's just not saying anything. He's not doing anything, and he's kind of just sitting down. But if the girls were on him, I feel like he would be more quick to respond. And this is what I mean. There's this underlying treatment of how they treat the women as opposed to the men, and it's continuous. Now we see Ekansu crying, and I feel like she should have stuck it on him, and you said I'm the fakest in the villa, you said I'm this, I'm that, I'm heavyweight and stuff, etc, etc, etc. She should have stuck it on him, but she didn't, and she said I'm loyal to you, that's where my head and heart is. Whereas Davide was like, I need to have a video call chat with George to find out what's going on, but you were the one kissing multiple girls in that villa. We all saw it at movie night as well. So, it doesn't make any sense. I don't think you have a leg to stand on, to be honest with you. But I think David and Ekansu will definitely sort these issues out and they will move on. I think Gemma and Luca will be fine as well. And I think even Indiyah and Dami, as we're already seeing in this episode, will be fine as well. I think as the week progresses, these guys will be fine. Tasha and Andrew both cheated on each other, both saw themselves cheating on each other, and both are still happy with each other at this point. So at this point, nothing can really shake these two. Allow them to continue to behave the way they're behaving, and it's fine. I like Tasha and I like Andrew Andrew, but I like them when they're not with each other. I like them with other people. I just don't like them together because it doesn't make any sense. And I think that one minute we see Andrew besotted with Tasha, and one minute we don't see him besotted with Tasha. So, you know, it's just a flip, to be honest with you, and I don't really get it. You know, Luca and Danica having the little spat. I wish Danica just came with her chest and shut them up. And also, you know, I'm glad that Indiyah told Andrew, like, you know, don't worry, your time will come as well, because even Andrew was piping up. So a lot of tension was happening in this movie night episode, guys. It was absolutely chaos. One of the most interesting, let's just say, episodes of the season. And I do think that I don't really know who I want to win this. I honestly don't know. We can say give the 50k to some of these girls or whatever, or one of the boys, whatever, but it doesn't work like that logistically. So I don't know. So what I think is going to happen with this season is it's going to be a sneak win. When I mean sneak win, I mean it's going to be a couple that, you know, we're not keeping our eyes on because we're worried about this carnage, and they will slide in and take that crown, and then we will be annoyed if they win or like it if they win. And I think the contenders potentially could be Paige and Adam. Like, it potentially could happen, guys. I can see something happening like this where these two could go along the way, because it seems that since Jax has left the villa, Paige has nothing else to worry about, no major issues. Movie night exempts her and she's absolutely fine. Nothing worries her. Gemma is losing it with Luca, and we will see tomorrow night she's even irritated as well. She's somebody who doesn't react quite aggressively and also seems to be quite composed. And then she had a conversation with Luca where she kind of lost it and said, get over yourself. Get over yourself. What are you trying to do? You're making an issue out of nothing. And if you keep doing this, I'm going to get fed up from your behavior. And I'm pretty sure perhaps Gemma's family are watching this thinking that, you know, is this really the man? I really don't know. But of course, they are arguably one of the strongest. So I do think that, you know, they are going to get back together again for the sake of the competition. You know, we are coming up to the finale. We've got 2 weeks now exactly for the finale. And I do think that, you know, the couples are going to be conscious of that, and therefore going to maintain themselves in the villa and be conscious of that. Summer's crying as well, and I feel like, you know, the way Dami speaks to her was very unnecessary. It was not needed. And then you're in the bed with Indiyah saying that you never had feelings for her, but you were acting like this. I don't know how Indiyah can believe that when she's even seen the footage in 4K, as she says herself, that, you know, he was doing all of this stuff. Like, I don't understand. Is it Dami Thompson at this point? Because we need to figure this out. We need to figure this out, guys. Adam Collar, one of the most toxic men in the villa, is looking like a saint. That's how crazy these guys are. That's how crazy, guys, these guys are. It's a lot. It's a lot. And if they treat people like this, they're going to be critiqued. And that's exactly what is happening. And I just think that Luca needs to stop. He continuously adds his ad-libs to every situation. Calm down. Please just calm down. Tasha's reactions throughout movie night was killing me because she was just laughing. The girl was just smiling. She was like, you know what, at this point, I don't care. At this point, it is what it is. And, you know, the fact that Tasha and Andrew came back together again, it seems that nothing else now can really shake or jade them because, you know, they've seen everything. They've been through everything. So I think that these two are only going to be more solid now as time goes on because they've been through their worst hurdles. I don't see anything else, which is why I see them in the finale. Ekansu and Davide, I hope they get over this, but looks like Ekansu is in a position where things are getting to her a lot. She can't take it anymore and she's crying on that terrace. So hopefully Davide actually communicates with her effectively, because this whole situation with George is being blown out of proportion, and I think it's very unfair on her because she's stating that nothing happened. So I don't know why he's running around saying something when she said she's now voiced her opinion. We've now seen her opinion because it's been addressed on the show. She said nothing happened at all, and that was it. And the camera showed what? Max hugging, spooning, and then she walked off and said that we're just friends. She shut it down. Whereas Davide was kissing girls. So at this point, it doesn't really make any sense, to be honest with you. To me, it doesn't make sense. An absolute mess of an episode, guys. Mess of an episode. I'm keen to read your comments. Head over to my TikTok, guys, and check out my reviews over there. Twitter for the live commentary as well. I will be coming out with another Love Island video after this. As well as that, I will also be going live. My live tonight will be quite late. I assume around 12:30 or something like that I'll be going live. It will be quite late, guys, but I'm definitely going live tonight for half an hour, so stay up for sure so we can actually talk, and I want to hear your thoughts about this whole situation because it's been an absolute mazzoline. Let me know your thoughts are, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Click that button, guys. It is daily and consistent content. Let's get to 290,000 subscribers. Click that button and I'll catch you guys soon.